Well, good afternoon from Tradies Hockey Park at Sylvania. Craig Turner here, bringing you this afternoon's round 6 game in the Sydney Premier League 2 Premiership between Sutherland Hockey Club and Briars. Both teams out on the pitch and will be underway shortly. So just some background here for this afternoon on the two teams. Sutherland come in third position on the Premiership ladder with 9 points. They've had 3 wins, no draws and a loss for the season. Their loss was their first game when they got well trounced by University of New South Wales, but since they've been in good form and they've got a goal difference of +9. Briars, they're in 8th position on the table on 4 points. They've had 1 win, 1 draw and 2 losses and a goal difference of -3. So still early stages of the season, of course, and as both teams have still got a lot definitely to play for here. In fact, really important for Briars if they can get a point or 3 from this afternoon's game. That will no doubt put them well up the table, and for Sutherland it's really important that they can secure a win as well this afternoon to keep in touch with the leaders. As I said earlier, they're on 3rd position, so this is the sort of game that they really need to win and for their own confidence win well. So we'll see how they go this afternoon. Playing conditions are pretty good. Fair bit of cloud around, but the pitch is in excellent condition. No surface water. And I think we'll have a good game this afternoon. Certainly the players won't need to complain about the heat. A bit cooler conditions now as we get a little bit closer to looking like a winter sport. So for the lineups, we'll start with Sutherland in goals, Dan Bryant, Hayden Neal in 8, Christian Halyard in 13. Actually, I think Christian Halyard's bumped up to first grade today, so I think he's missing in the lineup this afternoon. Oliver Turner in 245, Lewis Olsen 260, Darcy Cast in 282, Ollie Bollard 285, Aidan Taylor 290, Isaac Olsen 331, Blake Sharp 332, Toby Jennings 339, Wade Tonner 350, Mason Neal 356, and Grant Holliman the coach. Sutherland coming out on the pitch, and for Briars, Andrew Borg, captain in goals. Dane McLeveen in 5. Jake Eimer in 7. Surish Iyengar in 18. James Reynolds in 23. Darren Alsop 24. Stephen Graham 36. Jack Ward 39. Martin Peterson-Clark 54. Jared Holmes 60. Luke Broadbent 64. Bailey Scanlon 71. And Paul Newton in 77. Sean Fuller the coach. And we've got both teams out onto the pitch. So just a reminder for those watching on, any comments you'd like to make, you can send them through. And if they're appropriately witty, they may appear on the screen. So I'm pretty much all set to go. Sutherland running left to right on your screen. And Briars goalie just getting into the net. Just a little hold up there, but we're away. Paul Newton with that little disruption there. Oliver Turner there, good possession there in the centre. Briars very mobile with their press, putting pressure on as much as they can to the Sutherland defence there. Bollard out to Taylor. Down the sideline finds Isaac Olsen. Oh, good pick up there from Olsen. Free hit with Sutherland. Hayden Neal on it there. Back to Turner. Goes wide. Toby Jennings with it outright. Looking for Mason Neal right on the back line there. But two Briars defenders in the way. And they're able to cut that out. Long clearance. And it's got the ball all the way up the other end of the field, which is good field position for Briars. Now they've just got to try and win that ball. Hayden Taylor eventually sends it to Oliver Bollard, to Tonner, and Jennings out to the right. Into Turner. Good receive by him. Good control. He'll get the free there. Well, I must have misread that one. Peterson Clark with the ball. Wide to Scanlon. Scanlon now with the free hit. Goes for the overhead, but big hook on that one, and straight into touch. Thomas sends it wide to Jennings. Into Turner. Missed the trap there. Newton with the ball. Semi-overhead, but he gets the result. Through to Eimer. Eimer leaves it for Newton. Blake Sharp with a really good tackle there, reverse side, very clean, and his pass forward to Mason Neal, just a little long, but Hayden Neal has picked it up. Really good run by him down the sideline. He'll try and work this ball into the D. Good effort by Hayden Neal there. Turner out to Jennings. Got Sharp in front. Gets the ball to him. Evades the first. And gets the ball off Peterson Clark's feet, and a first penalty corner for Sutherland. You need to make each one of those circle penetrations count, and if you can't get the shot, then a penalty corner is a good second best option. So Sutherland will set up from the top. Got a conference going on there. Eventually they've decided on an option. They've got two batteries there. Mason Neal on the right and Hayden Neal on the left. The two strikers. Hayden Neal with a strike and well blocked. James Reynolds did that. Good work for Briars. And Blake Sharp brought that ball down. We'll have a look at that on replay. Save there from Borg goals. Falls to Sharp, and he really gave that a clout. And Borg was able to make the second save. Eimer. Looked left to McElveen, but just found a foot. McElveen's got it now. Great tackle there from Hayden Neal. Just waited until McElveen lifted his stick for the Tommer and just poked the ball out of his reach. It's all in the timing. Very clean. Taylor down the line to Olsen. Keeps the ball. Carries it forward. Neil leading in front of him. Goes infield to his brother. And good pass. Just not picked up by Lewis Olsen running along the back line. But that was a good lead. And a good delivery from Isaac Olsen. Wade Tonner collects that one. He needed to. And the Briars striker high in behind him. Taylor into Bollard, but he lifted his stick and Newton's taken it off him. Jennings able to clean up. Bollard to Neil. And he goes wide to Olsen. Bouncing ball, and Olsen didn't take appropriate precautions on that one. Just had his stick a little flat and the ball missed him completely. Overhead down the line picked by Tonner. Goes back to Bollard. To Tonner in a lot of congestion there. He'll just want to get the ball out. Lewis Olsen through to Mason Neal. Pops it forward to Olsen again. And infield looking for Sharp. Jared Holmes able to intercept that one, but Isaac Olsen with the ball again. And umpire found an infringement there on Olsen. He thought he might have had the corner, but the umpire picked something up earlier. Scanlon with the ball out wide. Bollard now got Neal to his right. He'll carry it to the back line. Trying to work some space for himself. Finds the ball back to Bollard, but not cleanly. And Briars have a chance to come away. Good tackle by Bollard. Goes high again. Mason Neal. Good little elevation into the D. And well done by Neal. Found his way around Stephen Graham there in the end and picked up the penalty. So a second penalty corner, Sutherland. It's been good attacking play from Sutherland so far. Good opening from them. They've had good pressure on Briars 25 and have done well, made a few circle penetrations and so far 2 penalty corners from that. Lewis Olsen, saved by Borg. Got that corner just at a good height for Borg to stick his arm out and make a save. Taylor, good intercept by him, not able to control it. And Darren Alsop will come away with it. So Briars attacking now. Sutherland streaming back in defence. Blake Sharp putting pressure on there. Just disrupted Jack Ward on the ball, but Briars keep possession. And down the right again. Alsop on the ball out there. Sorry, that was James Reynolds. Lewis Olsen now bringing it away. He's got Blake Sharp in the centre. Puts the ball across to Sharp. Good pick up. Not cleanly on his stick and gave Peterson Clark just enough sighting of the ball to be able to take it away from him. Now Briars are back up the other end of the field. Tonner holding up there. McElveen with the ball now. Tackled by Bollard. He just managed to bump that ball onto McElveen's feet. So a really timely penalty there for Sutherland. So a bit end-to-end here. Briars certainly prepared to go the counter-attack. So they do win a possession from Sutherland up high. Taylor, good ball down to Olsen. And he didn't trap cleanly and ended up with a body check against him. So Briars come away. Peterson-Clark now. Ward back to Peterson-Clark. Mason Neal putting pressure on there. Almost won the ball. Hayden Neal and Bollard working there. Lewis Olsen to Neal. And excellent shot right at the far post. Must have missed by inches. So good lead high in the circle by Mason Neal. And a really good quick shot past Borg. But just didn't have his angles right. Over Bollard, the ball down the sideline. Neal and into Darcy Cast. Finds Neal again, back into the D. And umpire saying, I think Isaac Olsen might have lifted that with defenders around him, so a penalty against. Right, good pressure in the D there from Sutherland strikers. They're passing well together. Darcy Cast looking through the centre, but just half a yard out on his pass. He's over the sideline, so Briars have the ball again. And again, trying to hit long. But Sutherland pick it up. Newton coming. Sorry, McElveen coming forward there. So Briars continuing to work with a fairly high press. They don't want to give Sutherland's defenders and midfield time to make their passes. They're going to put them under pressure. Having said that, they're now dropping away from Tonner, so he goes wide to Taylor, uncontested. Back to Tonner. Looks right to Jennings. Finds Isaac Olsen. Good receive and turn inside by him. Found his way into the D. And Cast with the ball there, and he's picked up the penalty corner. So another good circle penetration for Sutherland. So never really in a position to have a shot there, but at the top of the D they were able to win a penalty corner. Two and a half minutes to go in this first quarter. Sutherland would like to capitalise on this pressure at this point, go into the break with something to show for their troubles. So Lewis Olsen on the left battery, Mason Neal to the right. Comes to Olsen, but he's trapped by Jennings there at the top. Hayden Neal into the D, finds Mason Neal, he's got the ball on his stick. Finds Isaac Olsen, and he's impeded. And we'll get another penalty corner. So fourth chance for Sutherland. Need to connect on one of these. Forced to save from Borg, but not on all of them. Another missed trap at the top. Darcy Cast with the shot, but first shot at goal, when hit, needs to be nice and low to the ground, and that one definitely wasn't. So free hit to Briars. Cast with the ball out wide. Newton was an early intercept, read that one, saw it coming. Briars now coming forward. That's a good 1-2 pass in the centre. Briars come forward again. Scanlon sending that right. Into the D. And couldn't control there on the back line. And Sutherland have the restart from the top of the D. Straight down to Mason Neal. Pass towards the D. Darcy Cass picking it up. And just couldn't control. Newton able to come away. So almost another circle penetration there at the death, but end of first quarter. Teams go in at 0-0. Good start for Sutherland, but still work to do to get something on the scoreboard. We'll be back in a couple of minutes with the second quarter. So back for the second quarter. Sutherland will have gone in at the break, encouraged with their start, but keen to capitalise definitely in this quarter, get that ball into the net. Jennings with the ball out to the right. Goes back to Tonner. I think Tonner was expecting Turner to just continue his lead there, but he stopped and hence the ball went sailing past, and Briars have it again from the sideline. Good pressure from Olsen there, good dispossess. Well, definitely, yes, he's got more than a penalty. In fact, James Reynolds has got a break on the sideline. Good ball from Hayden Neal out to Oliver Bollard into the D. Stephen Graham able to trap. And just a little stick check there from Mason Neal on Graham as he tried to take the ball out was enough for the umpire to blow a penalty. Peterson Clark sends the ball high out to the left. Scanlon was able to hold that. Oh, good pass forward there from McElveen. Luke Broadbent was the recipient. Just didn't do enough with it on the back line. And Taylor goes forward, but that was cut out quite easily. And Briars come again, looking to get the ball in the D here. Good block by Taylor there. And Newton concedes a penalty. Good work by Taylor there to keep that out. Goes down the line to Olsen. Excellent pass. Olsen looks wide, but didn't have enough legs on that ball to reach Neil. Broadbent was able to get back and just make an easy intercept into Graham. He missed traps, but was lucky there. Now with Peterson Clark. So Briars putting some pressure on down the right-hand side. Peterson Clark with the ball in, finds Broadbent. Good trap by him on a lead. Now the question is, what is he able to do with it? Finds Peterson Clark again. He goes long. Good passing there from the Briars strikers in midfield. Jennings is looking wide to Neil. Tonner out to Taylor. Good infield pass to Mason Neal. Looking inside to Isaac Olsen, but couldn't get there. Newton. Oh, this is good passing. Suresh Iyengar with the ball, and Tonner gets back to stop it. Turner in the direction of Lewis Olsen, but Peterson Clark got in the way and wins the ball. Bailey Scanlon with it now. Back into Graham. McElveen. Good skills by him and good pace along the back line. And really good work by Briars. Broadbent, and then I think Suresh Iyengar in the end got the final touch. Yep, Suresh Iyengar was there. Some really good work by Briars down that right side. Good speed by McElveen there, particularly on that pass from Paul Newton. So Briars get the first goal on the board, and they have a 1-0 lead. Olsen down to Cast. Jared Holmes able to take the ball off him. It's a free hit just inside the 25. Turner. Good pass by him out to Cast. And Holmes again in the way. Oh, really good block there by Taylor. Not such a good trap by Olsen. Turns the ball over. Jennings with the ball out wide there to looking for Lewis Olsen. Good overhead. Bryant's got to come to that one. Just bouncing through the D, and those strikers were the only one running for it. McElveen with the ball. Gets the free from Neil's feet. And Tonner. Neil to Neil. Neil finds Turner in field. He'll go left. Matt Vine. Back to Olsen. Good passing by Sutherland. Now with Lewis Olsen down the left. And Briars win out there. Olsen didn't have many options, but wasn't able to retain the ball. Holmes with the overhead. Didn't really get onto that one at all. And Sutherland get it from the sideline, a couple of yards in front of where it was taken. Good ball in from Olsen to Oliver Bollard. Peterson Clark with the block. And Bollard in trying to get that ball. And a bit of a stick check on McElveen. Good work by Taylor there, getting in front of Ima. Now Mason Neal. Turner, he thought he had Lewis Olsen out wide, but he changed his line. So Sutherland off Briars, stick over the back line. Sutherland have it from the 25. Bollard, back to Taylor. He'll go all the way back to Tonner. See if they can tidy this up a bit. Back to Tonner, he's under pressure. So good pressing by Briars. Jennings in towards Turner. He had 3 on him and didn't trap cleanly. Peterson Clark with the overhead. Well, that's a good cross-field touch finder. Briars striker within reach, but it does get the ball into the opposite 25. So Briars with the one goal advantage. Bollard on the sideline. Good stretch there by him. And Mason Neal now on the ball. Good 3D skills from Mason Neal. He's into the D and wins a very deserved penalty corner there. Super work by Mason Neal there. Great control of the ball just off the ground. Kept it out of reach of the defence. And Sutherland have their 5th penalty corner. First of this quarter. They haven't had a lot of success so far. Last 2 corners have been mistrapped at the top, so no shots even getting away. Need to do better this time. Another mistrap at the top. Olsen with the ball, and from Mason Neal to Turner and into the goal. So Sutherland convert. Not cleanly, it has to be said, but they did recover at the top. Ball went into Mason Neal and he laid it forward, and Oliver Turner was there just to pop it in. So Sutherland back on level terms at 1-1. And they've got some work to do on those penalty corners. Not getting their shots away at the top. Only got 5 of them. Need to do better than that. McElveen sends it wide. Reynolds not able to trap on the sideline. Taylor to Turner. He misses the trap under pressure from Newton. Newton will win that one. Into McElveen, but Hayden Neal takes it off him, and now Sutherland go forward through Matt Vine. Good ball into Cast. He's into the D. Just rolls it up. Graham's stick. And another Penalty corner to Sutherland. So I'm anticipating something different at the top this time. Again, the two batteries. Hayden Neal on the left, Darcy Cast on the right. Comes to Neal, laid off left to Olsen. Ball put in, but stopped by Borg now with Cast. And his shot was clean as a whistle. Beats Borg on his right post. So the initial shot was saved. Ball comes out to Darcy Cast at the top. And really good direction on that one. Just turned his wrists at the last instant. And with a little bit of elevation, he beats Andrew Borg on the goal line. And Sutherland have their second goal, which they'll be happy with. Broadbent working hard in the centre there. In the end, got a stick check and a free hit. So Newton takes that. To Broadbent, but he didn't trap. So Matt Vine comes away with it. Looks in field to Turner. Oliver Bollard. Wide to Hayden Neal. You can see Olsen far to the left. Turner with the picks the overhead, carries it forward, finds Matt Vine deep on the back line, lays it back, and the umpire lets that one go. Oh, a bit of mayhem there coming out of the D. I mean, clearly there was an infringement there from Briars and the D, but the umpire was playing an advantage there as Sutherland had it on their stick. So, umpires got things settled down. It's too much. Tonner carries it forward. Oliver Bollard, well, good control by him. Just lays it back to Taylor. Across to Tonner and Jennings. He has Hayden Neal out wide. Back to Tonner. Yenga up, putting pressure on, but Tonner evades him. Jennings down the sideline. So looking a little bit more energetic. Maybe that little fracas in the circle has lifted them. Graham lays it off to Peterson Clark. James Reynolds there wins that penalty. Newton with the overhead. Eventually lands with Broadbent. Heimer into the D. And McElveen wasn't able to control. So Tonner with the free hit. Jennings finds Darcy Cast. Free hit to him. He's got Bollard in field. And there's the hooter for the end of the first half. Sutherland leading 2-1. 2 goals in that quarter for Sutherland. And Briars also on the scoreboard with a goal from an excellent right side attack finished off by Yenga. So 2-1 at half time. We'll be back in 5 minutes with the second half. So back for the second half. Teams in position. Actually, the lights improved. Clouds lifting a bit, particularly out to the east, so better conditions, visibility point of view as we go into this second half. Oliver Turner on the ball there under plenty of pressure, held on to it well. Toby Jennings into Turner. Good possession there, back through Tonner. And Taylor out on the left, finds Oliver Bollard. Olsen to Olsen. And Lewis Olsen along the back line. Just getting the long corner or restart from the 25. So Sutherland looking pretty energetic with their ball movement. And the umpire's seen a bit of argy-bargy there and decided Hayden Neal needed a rest on the sideline, so he's got a yellow card. That was off the ball. I didn't quite see what happened, but clearly there was a bit of pushing and shoving. Jack Ward sends it wide to Graham. Oh, that's a good deflection forward. Broadbent with it. Reynolds carries it along the back. Yenga in there, just missed the vital trap at the end, and Bryant was able to clear. Toby Jennings out right. Briars pushing high, trying to cut off Sutherland's passes back in field. Mason Neal. Lewis Olsen high on the back line, comes along, beats the goalkeeper, Borg, now with Turner. And his shot blocked by Borg that time. So good work by Lewis Olsen. And there's a replay. Olsen finds Turner in at the top. Really good first time shot. Turner there getting the ball in just behind Newton, enough to win the free hit. Out to Jennings. Mason Neal. And he sends it into the D, but Briars were able to clear. Peterson Clark carries it away. Now McElveen, sorry. And Bryant just blocks that one for Taylor. Goes out to Tonner. Drops it left to Bollard. He seemed surprised it came to him. Back to Taylor. Out to Jennings. And Mason Neal on the sideline. Good trap by him with that bouncing ball infield. And Darcy Cast couldn't control that one. Broadbent now for Briars. Just lifts that ball into Bollard, not controlled on the hit. So a soft dispossession there. Tonner, back to Taylor. Jake Imar doing his best to intercept that ball across the field. Jack Ward. McElveen. Oh, good skills there. McElveen's been dangerous for Briars. He's got a good turn of pace. Taylor out wide to Isaac Olsen, but didn't trap. And a turnover just in front of the halfway. Graham. Scanlon. Turner, but dispossessed by Newton. Good clearance there by Bollard. Gets the ball over the halfway. Now with Graham. Isaac Olsen looks right to Matt Vine. He's got two round him. And just pushes that ball not far enough to get past Peterson Clark. Isaac Olsen finds Lewis Olsen in front. And he's gone the overhead. Will that cut past Graham? No, it won't. Sutherland still down a player with Neil on in the naughty seats. Marley Scanlon infield to Peterson Clark, out to Graham on the left. Down the sideline. Looking for Alsop up high, but out of his reach. So Jennings. Briars again pushing high up here. So Tonner under pressure there. And Briars win it back. So they get the return for effort there. Bollard, good control. Oh, that was a risky pass, and Broadbent running back was able to intercept. And the umpire has found a second instance of pushing and shoving. In fact, again involving Neil. Hayden Neil, but this time it's Dane McElveen that gets the yellow card. So now Briars without a player for maybe the umpire hasn't finished here yet. Again, he's talking to Hayden Neal, quite sternly, I would say, remonstrating, finger in the air, pointing to the sideline. So I think we can safely say Hayden Neal's had his final warning. He's already had one yellow card, so I think that was definitely his final warning. Graham. Arnold with the ball forward. Hayden Neal now carries it strongly down the right. Looking for Darcy Castinfield. Got the ball, and a deliberate infringement there outside the D because it's a penalty corner to Sutherland. And first of this quarter. And maybe Sutherland will have more success in the D at the opposite end. So again, we've got the two batteries, Matt Vine on the right and Hayden Neal to the left. Comes to Hayden Neal, out to Olsen. And not a strong pass in from Olsen. And off the goalkeeper's pads onto Turner's feet, I think. So that one well dealt with by Briars. Scanlon, infield to Broadbent. Under pressure from Taylor. He's looking for some support. Can only see blue shirts. Eventually finds Jared Holmes. Back with Broadbent. Oh, good skills. Beats two along the back line. And ball in field. Almost caused a lot of problems for Dan Bryant. But this ball's found Darcy cast up high with Matt Vine to his right. And, yeah, a penalty stroke there. So an infringement right at the shot. That sees Martin Peterson-Clark sent to the sin bin. Right as Cast was about to, he had pretty much evaded the goalkeeper, and as a shot was about to be made, or the final pass to Matt Vine, who was higher up, just the stick in from Peterson-Clark. So Mason Neal with a penalty stroke. And Andrew Borg does a great job there saving that one. Replay again. You can see here Neal, and he just drops it to the right, but absolutely flat along the ground. Meant that Borg could save that just with his stick with some confidence. Needed to get that ball in the air. Caused him a bit of trouble. Turner with the ball in the centre. Looks wide to Taylor. Isaac Olsen. And Broadbent tackling there. Gets the ball past Taylor and wins the free hit. Tonner back to intercept that one. And uses Jennings to get the ball away. Sutherland have the one player advantage at this stage with McElveen on the sin bin. Matt Vine into Lewis Olsen. And Olsen needed a much slighter deflection there. Just put too much on it and missed the goal. Taylor into Turner. McElveen. Turner with the tackle. Clean. Lewis Olsen out to Hayden Neal. He goes wide, but that ball too long. Isaac Olsen working hard for it. In fact, wins the free. Work by him. Oliver Bollard, and after all that, a little mistrap. Sees the ball over the sideline, and Briars back in possession. McElveen with the ball. Turner gets the free hit there. A little bit of rain. And bouncing ball there. Jared Holmes trapped it, but The ball fell onto his foot, and another penalty corner to Sutherland. So Sutherland players enjoying the conditions out there. None of them are too hot. Janet Matthews thinks it's ideal conditions for watching the live stream. So 2 batteries again. This time it's Lewis Olsen on the left and Mason Neal on the right. That one trapped. Olsen gets it away, but I think James Reynolds got out really well there and blocked that. Matt Vine trying for the little deflection there going into the D. But in the end it just landed with Briars. Lewis Olsen, ball along the back line. Borg saves. And that ball has gone well over the side fence. Possibly 2 of them. So we'll need a new ball to get this game back underway again. Jennings. Goes back to Tonner. Immediately he's put under pressure. And in the end that's been enough to get the turnover. So good tactics from Briars, putting that pressure on, not allowing Sutherland to have the time. Just 10 seconds to go here in this quarter. Hayden Neal goes out wide to Vine. And that's it for the third quarter. Plenty of up and back, a few penalty corners and a missed penalty stroke, so no change to the score in that quarter. Sutherland lead 2-1, and we'll be back in a couple of minutes with the fourth and final quarter. Teams coming back on for the final quarter. It's been a fairly spirited game. In fact, as I say that, the tech officer and umpires currently having a bit of a chat to the 2 team captains. Fair bit of hand waving going on out there from, that's Graham Cartwright laying down the law out there. So Sutherland have the 1 goal advantage, but It's not a winning lead yet, nothing in it. Both teams have shown they can attack. Sutherland have certainly had the dominance on penalty corners, which says something about their field position and penetration, but Briars have already put one in the net and certainly shown they're capable of putting more. So this game's definitely still in the balance. Good tackle there from Newton. Bailey Scanlon out wide. Drops that ball into the D. Tonner able to get there quickly. Pick it up. Now Hayden Neal. And he finds Scanlon's feet there. And they'll leave that for Aidan Taylor to restart. Taylor again. He goes back to Tonner. They're not able to get right. That's interesting play by Briars, able to shut down that transfer. Kept the ball on their right side. Lewis Olsen, good steal there. Carries the ball towards the D. Back with Olsen. Can he get a shot away? No, but he's got the next best thing. Another penalty corner. So good work from Sutherland there. Got the ball into the D. Retained possession. Got an outcome. Another chance from the top. So 9th penalty corner by my count to Sutherland. They've scored off 2. Stopped by Mason Neal to Hayden Neal. Now Olsen, his shot blocked by Borg. And number 39, Jack Ward, able to clear that ball off Borg's pads. Hayden Neal throws it into the D, looking for his brother. Borg clears. Isaac Olsen on the ball, so Sutherland really pressing here. Had a number of circle penetrations, really putting the pressure on. Jennings. Cast. He loses out, but Neal wins it back. And he was, in the end, upended. I think that's McElveen out there. And upended Neal. Sorry, upended Neal, and a penalty corner to Sutherland. So the rain a bit steadier now. I think you'll be able to see it on the screen. I can certainly see it here at the ground. So Mason Neal trapping at the top. Isaac. Lewis Olsen. Lewis Olsen really got onto that one, but a good save on the goal line. Back with Olsen again. And not sure if the the umpire's called some form of obstruction, probably a stick obstruction there. And a free hit to Briars to relieve, and another ball sails over the sideline fence. This one looks like it is being recovered. So Tonner restarts. Darcy Cass made the lead but couldn't make the trap. So Briars with the restart from the 16. Sutherland really applying the pressure, looking for that third goal. Jennings into Tonner. He looks up, the midfield's fairly blocked, goes wide to Jennings, down the sideline to Darcy Cast. He carries it forward, good speed by him. Into the D, looking for Olsen. Ball clears. No danger there, got it high enough out of the D. But Jennings comes back, cast again. Plenty of pressure on, he gets the ball from the sideline. Carries it 5. Looking to the top of the D, but Lewis Olsen, he pressed in a little bit, so ball goes over the sideline. And the rain is absolutely teeming down now. That long ball down the back. Tonner just shepherds it over the back line. And there's our friendly sideline camera operator. That's how you do it in the rain. James Reynolds there with the ball. So Josh is our sideline camera operator, bringing you those shots in the rain. Bit dark now. Isaac Olsen, good receive by him. One could argue Briars defender was inside the 5. Maybe the umpire found Isaac Olsen inside the 5. Peterson Clark with the ball. Allsop with the ball forward. And Sutherland turn it over again. Lewis Olsen now. Good tackle by Graham. Just poked that ball forward onto Olsen's foot. Simplest of tackles. Gets the job done. Reynolds. Turner wins the free hit. Sutherland continued to try and move the ball wide. McElveen in the way again. Oliver Bollard back to Tonner. He's looking right. Briars shut that pass down. Now with Taylor. And Briars win it back. Oh, timely tackle there from Tonner. Just got his stick in. Isaac Olsen looks along to Cast. Ball into the D, but it's gone behind Neal. Now with Turner. Puts that ball onto Newton's foot. Now with Neal, Hayden Neal. And Peterson Clark is pinged there for a body check. Green card and a penalty corner. Umpire thought about that one carefully. Peterson Clark's already had 5 minutes on the bench. So another opportunity for Sutherland. Hayden Neal on the left, Battery comes to him. Isaac Olsen, and Borg, with his left glove, makes a really good save there. Olsen got the shot away. But it was just at a point again where Borg could stick his hand out and get it in the way. Taylor to Tonner. Oliver Bollard on that. Didn't control it. Lost it. McElveen now. Lewis Olsen. All knocked clear by Tonner. Darren Alsop after it. Bailey Scanlon now. That's it from the sideline. Briars haven't spent much time down here this quarter. And soft turnover there on the sideline. Sutherland get the chance to get it away. Tonner finds Olsen unattended. Good control by him right up until he'd lost it. Yenga now. Good tackle there from Jennings. That was an important tackle. And the umpires now sent Darren Alsop off for a rest as well. So Peterson Clark's back on the pitch, so Briars back down to 10 again. Bollard back to Tonner. Jennings goes down the sideline. Great trap by Hayden Neal. Ball up off Peterson Clark there. Matt Vine. Good speed along the back line. Looking infield. Trying to find Darcy Cast. Toby Jennings now with it. Cast again. Bollard. And so after all that, the only foot that was found was Oliver Bollard's outside the 25. So just over 4 minutes to go. We're still at 2-1. We were at half time, so no goal this quarter. Or in fact this half. Sutherland attacking again. Cast diving, trying to get that ball along the back line. And the rain even slightly heavier than last time I said it was teeming down. Still, has to be said, playing conditions aren't that bad. There's no surface water on the pitch, so the ball's running well. Mason Neal. A little obstruction there from Neal. So Peterson Clark tries the overhead. Mason Neal intercepts, carries it forward. Good tackle there from Peterson Clark, but doesn't get it away. And Neal has the free hit just outside the D. Ball's taken 5 yards into the D. And Briars thrash it away. And ball off Briars, stick over the back line. So Sutherland have it again from the 25. I think now the umpire's having a chat to Andrew Borg and goals. Turner back to Bollard and Tonner. He's got Jennings wide. Ball into Cast. Sorry, that was Lewis Olsen. Graham. Now with Scanlon out wide. Goes in field to Newton. Now into the final 2 minutes. Sutherland will be marking tight here. And they get the turnover through Isaac Olsen, sorry. Oliver Bollard on the ball. And Wade Tonner. Toby Jennings out to Hayden Neal. Good tackle there by Oliver Bollard. Stops a penetrating run from Reynolds. Tonner goes wide in the last minute now. Taylor looks down the sideline, and a useful deflection from Sutherland's perspective off Broadbent stick and over the sideline, so that'll certainly chew up a few seconds. Taylor, good intercept there. I think he's come down with cramp right on the last 30 seconds. Newton with the ball. Good tackle by Cast. Briars get it. Peterson Clark carries it forward. And Sutherland block. Isaac Olsen sends the ball long. Darcy Cast has had his arm there. I think he might have got hit. He's in a bit of trouble. And as Cast is sitting down, the final whistle blows. So in the end, a 2-1 win for Sutherland. Tight game, end-to-end stuff, chances for both teams. In the end, it was Oliver Turner and Darcy Cass, the 2 goal scorers for Sutherland, and Suresh Yenga, 1 for Briars. So 2-1 to Sutherland, good win for them. Keeps them in the top 4, comfortably in the top 4, and keeps their season on track. So we'll be back in a bit over 5 minutes with the PL1 game, Sutherland versus Briars. So good afternoon from Tradies Hockey Park at Sylvania. This is Craig Turner, and I'll be bringing you the round 6 PL1 game between Sutherland and Briars. It's a wet afternoon here at Tradies Hockey Park. Rain coming down pretty persistently at the moment. I'm sure we'll see a lot more of it this afternoon. Having said that, pitch is in good condition and we should see some excellent hockey this afternoon. So two teams coming into this competition. Sutherland come in first position, having had an excellent start to their 2024 campaign. They've had 4 wins, no draws and no losses from their 4 games to date. They've already had 1 bye. And so they're on top of the table in first position with 12 points and a very healthy goal difference of plus 35. So they've had some big wins along the way. And they face up to Briars this afternoon, who are in 8th position on 4 points with 1 win, 1 draw and 2 losses in their campaign to date. So it'll be interesting to see how we go this afternoon. Certainly the odds not in Briars' favour, but they will be out to be competitive this afternoon, that's for sure, and see how they go against one of the top teams in the Sydney competition this season. In Sutherland's last game 2 weeks ago, they came out against Manly, Gordon or Sydney and won 7-3. Briars had a 4-3 loss to Glebe. Although it has to be said they were up 3-0, so Glebe will have been very happy that they got out of jail that day. But Briars certainly showed they can score goals against one of the top teams in the competition in Glebe, so we should expect to see them challenging today. So if we look at the lineups in Briars, we'll start with Scott Garner in goals, Carl Smith number 3, Henry Tyree in 4, Alex Francis 9, Cody Stone in 10, Liam Sweeney in 20, Nick Candido in 22, James Reno in 23, Henry Will in 25, Samuel Houston in 31, Adrian O'Rourke in 40, Oscar Quicks, captain in 48, Luke Broadbent in 64, and the coach is Paul Schofield. For Sutherland, Nathan Ackroyd in goals and Mitch Ray in number 3, their co-captains. Ian McClung in 5, Zach Keelan in 6, Alex Shaw in 9, Riley Lloyd in 10, Matt Bennett in 11, Scott Gubbers in 12, Justin Murray in 14, Blake Hernandez in 16, Luke Noblet 17, Riley Nyland 18, Jack Hayes in 19, and Christian Halyard's out there in 13 in place of Henry Jones. Peter Tate, coach, and assistant coach Grant Hollyman for Sutherland. They're out there doing the toss at the moment. Umpires acclimatising. Players will get a chance to do that in just a moment. Get out on the pitch. So we do welcome comments during the afternoon. Some instructions there on your screen on how to make those comments on the live stream. We normally have viewers far and wide from, and particularly in the fairly average weather conditions this afternoon. I imagine there's people throughout Sutherland Shire joining in, but also people through Sydney, New South Wales and perhaps overseas. And we get a few connecting in offshore. So teams out on the pitch. Ball boys in position. They must have thought they got the short straw with ball boy ball boy duties today. So lights are on, fair bit of cloud cover, and an account for the rain. And we're away. Tyree just loses in the centre there, unfortunately to Jack Hayes. But just didn't time that pass well. Briars intercept the ball to Bennett. Tyree again in the centre. Again dispossessed, but he gets it back. Good win. This time Nyland takes it away. Back to Ray. And he goes wide to Lloyd. McClung and back to Ray. Briars pressing high. Trying to close down the spaces there for Sutherland. Cody Stone with the overhead. Crossfield overhead. Noblet. Noblet will get that again. Just not where the umpire wanted it. Goes to Hayes at the top of the D. But just on his reverse and wasn't able to trap. Cody Stone gets that ball away to Quicks. Sutherland pressing high, and they win a ball through Alex Shaw. Now Hernandez and Lloyd. He's got Govers in front and no one in front of him, so easy penetration of the D. And somehow Bennett managed to go over the top of that one. Lost his footing. So Briars need to tighten up their defence there, letting Scott Govers uncontested entry into the D is not a good play. Quicks with the ball down the sideline. Ray into Noblet. Got two around him, three, but gets away. Now with Hayes, looks for Bennett straight. And good marking there from Carl Smith. Denies Bennett. And Briars managed to scramble the ball out of the D. Houston with the ball now. Hernandez into Hayes. Got Bennett up wide. This time he receives it. Got two in front. Drops it back to Lloyd. Briars holding their press at the halfway line. Hayes gets in front of Quicks, first to the ball. Ball wide, looking for Halyard to lead out there. Halyard, in fact, was hoping to lead into the circle, so miscommunication. Ball over the back line. Quicks. Good overhead there down the sideline. Found O'Rourke, back to Quicks. Ball just bounces off his stick and a fairly clumsy body check there. Sees Nyland on the deck. Briars lucky to get out of that without a penalty corner. Noblet. And all off Adrian O'Rourke's foot, I think, there. And a first penalty corner to Sutherland. So Noblet injecting. We've got Halyard and Hernandez, the two batteries at the top. Both have had success this season. Hernandez, well struck penalty corner, good height, but Garner gets to it. Well blocked. Briars come away. And a counter-attack, right idea down the sideline, but not well directed. Not a good pass from Hayes there, picked off. Francis was able to get his stick on it. Riley Lloyd now. Sutherland trying to work it out. Justin Murray. Ray sends it to the open side through McClung. Looks long, but just a little too long. And O'Rourke with the ball. Hernandez through Murray and back to Lloyd, into Ray. I'll go the open side again, this time with McClung. Halyard. Good turn by Halyard. He'll keep that ball. McClung sends it long. Good trap by Keelan out there. Didn't see him come on. Now Keelan with the ball. Turns it infield, but not more to a space than a stick. And as a result, Briars able to pick it up. Nyland. Halyard now with the ball, trying to get it onto his reverse side. He's got the, has he got the space? No, McClung. And McClung's shot, in fact, wide. This doesn't, in the end, require a save from Garner. Quick springs it forward. Good pick by Nyland. Beats three. It's got Keelan in front. Now with ball now with Keelan, but umpire decided with Keelan running to the back line, there was no advantage there, and blows the penalty corner for Sutherland, so they get their second chance from the top. Great acceleration there from Riley Nyland. Covered the ball and broke past three defenders to get the ball through to Keelan. So Garner was up to the challenge last corner. See how we go this time. Again, it's with Hernandez. That one a bit flatter, and this time the first runner able to get his stick on it. Nick Candido did the work there. Just managed to deflect the ball over the side, over the back line. Noblet. All with Hayes. Trying to find a little bit of space. Can't do that, but draws the stick check from Briars. And a third penalty corner to Sutherland. So rain continues here at Tradies Hockey Park. Temperatures dropping. Hernandez again. That one really well directed. This time he's gone to the goalkeeper's left after having put the previous two down the right side, and this time successful. So great trap at the top, really well onto it, and I think Garner got his leg to it, but not enough of his leg to block, and Hernandez has his first goal on the board from the penalty corner spot, and he'll remember going down the goalkeeper's left side. There's a good spot to go. Hayes sends it wide, looking for Keelan, but just a bit in front. Sutherland pushing up high with the press, trying to block the ball in, win a possession up high. Lloyd, then McClung, back to Ray, and Sutherland get the ball out of defence. Now with Hayes in the centre, he'll win that. Carries it forward. He's got Shaw in front. It's back in field, but there were two Briars defenders between him and Bennett. Maybe his vision was blocked by the rain. And it's teeming down here now. Briars come forward. Number 47. Don't have a name for 47, unfortunately. Riley Lloyd down the right. Bennett. And it looks great lead by Alex Shaw out wide. Got Keelan inside. Keelan on the back line. Not able to get the ball out, both Shaw and Bennett in field, but wasn't able to get the ball through to them. Briars marking closely, trying to hold this ball out. Now Hernandez up high, throws it forward for Keelan, a diving Keelan, but his deflection, he got his stick on it, but just not enough of a deflection to sneak it inside the goalkeeper's left post. You can see on the screen there the rain teeming down. That's not enhanced. That's exactly what it looks like from up here in the clubhouse. Oh, super tackle there from Noblet. Just managed to pinch that ball. Without conceding a stick check. Just great vision and reactions there. Nyland sends the ball back to Ray. Hernandez out left. You can see the water being kicked up from their shoes on the pitch. Murray trying to find McClung out wide. Now Briars trying to get this ball out of their D. Sutherland persisting with the high press, so they're not going to give them any easy yards from the back. Quicks infield to Tyree. Houston with the ball there. Wins it from the stick check. Although Tyree's going to take it. Back to Quicks. So Briars in attack. Tyree at the top of the D. Sends it into the D. Good tackling from Ian McClung there. Gets the ball cleanly and sends it out to Halyard. And now across to Riley Lloyd. Bennett leading wide on the right. That ball will reach him. But Briars get back quickly and block up the line. So Bennett's forced to drop the ball back. Noblet now sends it wide to McClung. Now with Halyard. Really good defence there by Quicks. Halyard will have been looking for the ball onto the feet for another shot at the penalty corner, but Quicks denied him. Kept his feet out of the way. So in the last minute of this first quarter, Sutherland just one goal on the board. So Briars have managed to stem the tide, so to speak. Oh, over ambitious from Ray there. There was two in the way of that pass. But Noblet gets back and recovers the ball. Sends it long towards Shaw. Last 15 seconds, perhaps one more chance to go to the D. Now with Hayes, he's inside. Garner blocks it. And good defence by Briars to keep that one out. Between Hayes and Shaw, they had the ball there inside the 7-yard spot, but couldn't get it away. So the first quarter ends with Briars defending, which is what they've been doing for most of that quarter. Having said that, only one on the board for Sutherland. So teams will go in, maybe towel off, and we'll be back in a couple of minutes with the second quarter. So teams coming back onto the pitch. Second quarter coming up. Well-timed break. The rain in the last 2 minutes appears to have eased significantly. So you start the second quarter with only a very light sprinkle. And let's hope we see a bit less of that rain for this next quarter. Sutherland continuing with their high press, putting the pressure on, trying to force that turnover in Briars' defence. Riley Lloyd gets the ball away from the sideline. And McClung. Ray will bring it forward. Finds Hayes. And he's on to the top of the D. He'll be looking for a shot from here. Garner blocks it. Nyland now with Shaw. Nyland somehow saved, but the rebound came to Hayes. And goal to Jack Hayes. So we'll see there was a goal line save, but it only bounced out to the ever-present Jack Hayes, and he made no mistake from 3 yards out. So good start for the second quarter to Sutherland. Immediate pressure on Briars D. Carl Smith not able to control that one out wide. Noblet in the centre. Got 2 on him, but retains possession. Terrific ball through to Alex Shaw. Leading wide into Bennett. He's got Nyland inside. Goes wide to McClung. Really good blocking defence there. And Briars have got the ball there, trying to come away, but a few lines in defence there from Sutherland. Hayes looks wide to Lloyd. I think he's going to get that before the sideline. Got Nyland in front. But Adrian O'Rourke got between them, and Briars win that ball. With O'Rourke again. Candido. Back to Stone. Stone again. And he goes the overhead this time. Idea wasn't bad, but the ball was into an early touch, way wide. So Sutherland back with the ball. Noblet got McClung to the left. Looks for Bennett and finds the ball. Got Carl Smith in front. Francis wide to O'Rourke. Francis again, got Tyree there. Sorry, that was Liam Sweeney, not Francis. Liam Sweeney. Quicks with another overhead forward. Sweeney claiming Jack Hayes inside the 5, that he had position. Umpires probably suggesting that both players were moving, so neither had secured position. Keelan. Ray infield to Hayes, getting a lot of possession this game. McClung to Nyland, mistraps there, and Candido picks up the ball. Crux. Cody Stone. Into Sweeney. Keelan. Got Shaw in field. There were a lot of Briars defenders there as well. Keelan passing through the D there, looking for Nyland to lead into that space, but Briars defence got there first. Hernandez clung, but back across to the right to Lloyd. Nyland to go through to Shaw. Garner again makes a save. Halyard was to the left there, but Garner got his stick down and stopped a great pass. Hayes trying to work the ball into the D. Along the back line. And Hayes pinged there for backing into the Briars defender. Briars come away. One off Ray's sticking over the sideline, so Briars have a possession up high. 47 into Tyree. Sweeney with the ball. Just in the 25. Trying to take it through three Sutherland players. Lloyd, in the end, was the one that picked him off. Shaw sends it wide to Nyland. Hayes is streaming forward on the right. Good pass in from Nyland to Keelan. Finds Hayes in front. Cross the D. And Nyland with the final touch. Terrific build up there from Sutherland. Couple of good passes, particularly the one from Nyland. And then Nyland in the end was on hand for the final put away. Excellent passing manoeuvre from Sutherland there. Gets them their second goal for the afternoon. Just holding up for a moment while Garner adjusts his gear. So Briars restart, down 2-0. Just over 9 minutes of this second quarter to go. Houston with the ball out there on the sideline. Tyree back to Crux. Peterson Clark into Tyree. It's good control by him. Gets the ball into the D. And almost a chance there, at least for a shot. The angle wasn't good. So Ackroyd at least off his line there. Didn't in the end have to make a save. Keelan on the halfway. Looks forward. Sends it wide to Hayes, but just too far in front. A long overhead there, close on 50 yards. Covers some ground, but Ray is able to pick it up. Finds Hernandez. And then Noblet. Now Halyard in the centre. Wide to Murray. And he looks right to Keelan. Super pass. Keelan just inside the D, looking across. And Bennett. All fell to Bennett with Garner off his line. Great pass here from Keelan. He was looking for Bennett across there. And unfortunately, Bennett made really good connection with the ball, but his shot was wide, and Briars get to restart from the 16. Quicks through Cody Stone down the right. Houston not trapping. McClung, good ball down the sideline there. Keelan running to it, but Shaw beats him. Infield to Halyard. Shaw comes out to Lloyd. Now with Bennett on the right. Ball in field. Shaw diving. Everything was right about that except the timing with Shaw's dive. Great pass by Bennett in front of the goalkeeper. Gave Shaw every opportunity, but just didn't make the final connection. Sweeney not trapping that one. So another turnover on the sideline there to Sutherland. Murray through to Lloyd, overlapping down the right into Halyard. He'll look for Lloyd again out wide. No, into the D. Found a foot. Ball with Bennett, but plenty of Briars defence in front of him. So the umpire decided a penalty corner is probably appropriate there. The rain fairly light but steady. A little bit up on a while ago, so a bit more rain. Let's see if we go Hernandez again. No, this one's Halyard. Goes down to the left of the goalkeeper. McGarner makes the initial save. Ball fell to Shaw. And he had a good strike at it, but sent it wide of the left post. So Cody's thrown across to Oscar Quicks. Back again. Halyard pressing up, trying to stop that transfer. Quicks comes forward. Good ball in. Houston on that one. Hayes tackling back. A little stick check there. So free hit to Briars outside the 25. Sweeney with the ball. Gets it into the D. And a great connection there. Fortunately, I don't have number 47's name, but it was a super shot and goal. So good quick pass by Sweeney into the D. And Ackroyd from very short range. So it was Henry Will made the connection and scores Briars' first goal of the afternoon. Another long bomb from the back. Good 50 yards in that. Over the back line. Justin Murray out to McClung. Back into Ray. Sutherland push right again. Keelan. Back to Hernandez. He goes to McClung out wide left. Got Noblet in field. So Briars pressing up through the centre of the field there, trying to not allow Sutherland any uncontested possession. Might put enough pressure on Hayes to break that one down. Hernandez. Sweeney gets in front of Murray. Neat little tackle there from Hernandez. Now Halyard, good possessed by him. Now he needs to, once he retains possession, not able to get the ball out. Ray now goes to McClung. And that pass, not a good one, well intercepted before Shaw could get near it. Will again. Ray blocks that, Keelan. Through Hernandez, back to Ray. He's got McClung left, goes there. And Houston intercepts. McClung lifted that one, so into Houston's body. Umpire said too high. Sweeney. Will down the sideline. Another lifted ball, so that time it goes to Sutherland. Hayes beats two. That ball too far forward. Tyree looks up. There's just a sea of Sutherland players in front of him. Houston not a good trap that time. Ball bounced off and Murray able to pick it up. Lloyd, not sure with the ball now. And the end of the first half. So rain and weather is clearing and Sutherland have a 3-1 advantage as they go in for the break. We'll be back in 5 minutes with the second half. Teams back on the pitch for the second half. I've said it before, but the conditions are improving. There's some sunlight across the pitch, and the rain is, I think, temporarily in abeyance. Great pass forward by Hayes there to Bennett. Looking across, had an island on the right, but been a very pretty miraculous touch in. So good pressure from Sutherland, pressing forward there, drew the error. And they have the ball from the sideline. Murray brings it in. McClung. Now with Hernandez. Ray back to McClung. Finds Hayes. It's got Shaw on the back line there. That ball into the D. Picked off. And Briars try and bring it away. Unfortunately not. Mylan gets it going quickly. Hayes along the back line. And just the simplest of 2-on-1s around the goalkeeper there. In the end, Alex Shaw on hand to touch it in. So no replay on that one, but no question, Alex Shaw put that one in the net after a good, really a set play along the back line there. Hayes drawing the goalkeeper, just dropping it around him. So Sutherland with 4 on the board at the start of the third quarter. Candido looks forward to Will. And Will gets the ball. Carries forward. Noblet able to pick it up. Sends it wide to Hayes. He's looking left for Bennett. Penetrating pass that was just out of Bennett's reach. McClung gets forward, intercepts that. Now with Hayes. Tyree trying to track him. Hayes with the free hit just outside the 25. Ball into Bennett with the deflection that just goes just wide of Garner's left post. Already some good chances in front of goal to Sutherland, one of which they've taken advantage of, so it does feel like there's more goals to come this quarter. Candido into Tyree, but he mistraps in the centre, and that sends the ball over the sideline for another Sutherland turnover. Shaw, Noblet. Good evasion there. Sends it forward to Shaw on the back line. Into Murray. There's a big chop in there, but no free hit, and Briars through Sweeney have brought it away. He looks for the long overhead, but doesn't get under it. Hayes gets the free hit, carries it forward. O'Rourke was able to dispossess Hayes. Tyree, the player out there, but Hernandez in between. Forward again to Hayes. Looking for Nyland at the top of the D. Some fairly frenetic attack from Sutherland here. Lots of circle penetrations. And the Briars have now got it forward. And that ball through to Alex Francis. Ackroyd shepherds over the back line. Ray, wide to Lloyd. Lloyd. Good work by Candido there. Did the hard yards and got in front of Bennett. Was able to just touch the ball onto Bennett's feet to win the free hit. Quicks for that ball through, but not trapped, and another turnover to Sutherland. And they come forward quickly. Don't hold it in their defence long. Now with Shaw, he's looked forwards to Riley Nyland. Quicks was able to hold it up, but now with Hernandez in the D, and again Garner's brought into action. Blocks Halyard. Was able to convince the umpire just off him, sir, over the back line. Keelan. Oh, little pass across in front of Garner. But Nyland was just too close to Garner to get his stick on it. Cody Stone sets it moving again through Quicks. Quicks comes forward, sends it down the left, looking for O'Rourke, but not able to trap. Camera guys want you to look at the rainbow in the sky. So whilst they're looking at rainbows, Hayes is carrying it forward down with Shaw, and he absolutely blasts that one. And Garner, yep, in the way. Great save by Garner in front of that brutal shot. Ball fell into his pads and hence was unplayable. And then, so the umpire's blowing a penalty corner. Garner just having a quick drink behind the goal, I'd say so. So Hernandez and Halyard are on. Two batteries at the top. Noblet again with the injection. Hernandez, he's looking left again. Ball fell to Shaw and he laid it very carefully to the left of Garner, but Keelan just couldn't get there before the defender to put it in. Sweeney now with the ball. Got Houston in front. Takes the penalty in the end. So Sweeney looks up. There's certainly more Sutherland. Well received by Will. And he positions the ball for the Tommer, but Hernandez got his stick in there and just moved the ball enough to put him off. Great lead and receive by Henry Will there up front. Created the opportunity for a shot. Now with Noblet. And gets the free there. Keelan leading wide. It was a great lead, and Noblet saw it and rewarded it with the overhead pass, which Keelan got his stick on but couldn't bring under control. O'Rourke. Hernandez, good stretch by him. Hayes, and splits Halyard and Bennett with that pass and straight over the back line. Candido out wide. Houston on the ball, being challenged by McClung. McClung wins out. Got Nyland to his right, and he'll send it to Keelan. Bennett. Ball falls back. Halyard on it now. Lines up. And makes the shot in the end into Nick Candido's foot. But he had Garner behind him, so a penalty corner. Conditions definitely improving, so says the Rainbow. This time it's Halyard, and first runner, I think that's Nick Candido, gets to it. So Halyard did make good connection with that one, but the runner was there. This time to Hernandez, and that one really works well. Hernandez got onto that a little quicker, the runner not quite so close, and on top of that it was perfectly directed to the goalkeeper's left post. Sam Houston was there. I think he got a stick on it, but it was into the goal. And another goal to Blake Hernandez. So 5 on the board for Sutherland. And Briars come forward again. Oliver Quicks and Cody Stone trying to work out at back. That overhead only as far as McClung. Finds Hernandez inside. Riley Lloyd. Back to Ray. Into Murray. Noblet drifting right out on the sideline. Houston intercepts. So now Sutherland under pressure. Alex Francis with the ball there at the top of the D. Back to Houston. Drills it into the D. Henry will appeals, but the umpire said, no, I don't think so. Will, with Ray in front, and as many strikers have found, Ray in front is a barrier too far. Candido into Sweeney, got 3 on him, and the 4th being McClung is enough to hold him up. Sweeney gets the free just outside the 5-yard circle. Halyard intercepts. Good work by him. So Sutherland recover. Noblet with the long overhead, looking for Bennett up high. Well placed. And Bennett missed the trap. But the umpire saying to Nick Candido, you came inside that 5-yard space that Bennett had to receive the ball. So penalty corner. So Halyard and Hernandez at the top again. My bet's on Hernandez getting another shot at it. He's converted 2 today and been particularly dangerous. Comes to Halyard. And good defence there from Briars. Cody Stone sends that to Oliver Quicks, sorry. Good ball in field. James Reno with that one. Houston gets past Noblet. Ball wide to Will. And he comes in field. Reno again. Back to Tyree. Briars pressing here, but Sutherland get a couple of extra players back. Sweeney. And Noblet blocks him from getting into the D and sends the ball upfield to Hayes. Briars with the numbers, but now Bennett's got the ball. He has Hayes to his left. Halyard in front. Well cut out. Cody Stone with a good cutout there and then putting the ball onto Hayes' foot for a free hit. Oscar Quicks taking it down the left. Good work back by Keelan there to pick that ball up. And there we have the end of the third quarter. And Sutherland now with a fairly commanding 5-1 lead. So 2-minute break. With the weather improving, I hope you're back for the last quarter of this PL1 game. Sutherland versus Briars. Sutherland leading 5-1 at the end of the third quarter. Back in a couple of minutes. So we're back for the final quarter. Sutherland leading 5-1. Ray out to Riley Lloyd on the right. There's Hayes infield. Great ball to Nyland. Infield to Bennett. Now with Murray. Oh, some good crisscross leads there through the striker line. And as ever, Jack Hayes in the thick of it through the midfield. He's had a lot of ball today. Ball now with Tyree in the centre. Bennett chasing. Now with Sweeney. Houston. Nice ball through there. He's probably looking for Francis to lead through onto that one. He got close, but not close enough. Got a nice little ball into space there. Hayes. Tackle there by Oscar Quicks. Thought he might have got the back of his stick, but the umpire said no. That was fair tackle and onto Hayes' foot. Hernandez. Hayes with the ball from the sideline. He's looking for Shaw long, but in the end, so just send it back. Noblet. McClung goes forward to Nyland. And Nyland might have thought he had the foot there of the defender. The umpire said no. Free hit to Briars to come away from the D. Henry Will now carries it forward. He's got Francis in front. And a little touch there is enough to get the ball through Nathan Ackroyd's legs from very short range. So Henry Will there throws the ball into the centre, and just a first-time deflection there from Francis at point-blank range. Sees the ball between Nathan Ackroyd's pads, and Briars have their second goal. Murray, back to McClung. Drops the ball out to Ray. Henry Will putting some pressure on there, but Ray comfortably accounts for that. Lovely ball down the sideline from Lloyd there to Bennett. And he really wanted to pass to Hayes there, whether the player's between them or not. In the end, Hayes does get the ball. Hayes in the circle. And not able to get past the defenders. Noblet now. And Francis picks him off. Someone back with it. Sutherland not showing the same attacking intensity they had in the third quarter. Really good defence from Menendez there. Now Hayes looks forward to Shaw. Got Bennett leading left. Murray. He'll try and... Well, he's lost his footing there. Perhaps fortunate to get that free, but he does. Just outside the D. Sweeney blocking that. Good job by him in defence. But doesn't get past Hayes. He'll look across the D, and Cody Stone cuts that one off. Seen that pass before. Good overhead, but Mitch Ray comes forward to intercept. Well clear of the 5-yard no-go zone in front of Henry Will. Sweeney. Quicks. Justin Murray under pressure there. Adrian O'Rourke trying to get it off him. Noblet with the long ball. Nick Candido with the ball up high. Quicks, Tyree in the centre. Throws the ball forward to Henry Will. Good strength on the ball from him. Got Ackroyd in front. And draws the foul from, I suspect, Mitch Ray there. But a penalty corner for Briars. Sutherland seem unclear about the decision, but that's not going to change it. So O'Rourke on the left battery and Henry Will on the right. And Sutherland's first defence of a Briars corner for this game. Comes to Will. And well executed corner down Ackroyd's right side and into the corner of the net. So well trapped at the top. Will got forward. Will in front of the first runner and pulled the ball to the right of Nathan Ackroyd. And Briars have their third on the goal on the scoreboard to be a very respectable 5-3 scoreline at this point. Shaw carrying it forward. Just gets to the top of the D with enough space for a shot. And he certainly connected with that one, but just sends it over the crossbar. Tyree sends it out left, but back of the stick there. Now Hayes. Shaw. Just a little touch on that, but not to send it between the posts. Garner got out quickly to block that line, so Briars survive again. There's counter-attack after counter-attack from Sutherland, but not so many shots between the posts. Long overhead. Beats Will, and Ray allows it over the back line. Just on 6 minutes to go. Lloyd got Bennett out wide. Finds Halyard. Keelan was there on the left, but all intercepted. Carl Smith was able to do that. Good intercept by Bennett. Sutherland will try and counter-attack quickly again. Robert with the overhead to Bennett, but he sends it back. Hernandez to Ray, and McClung down the sideline. He finds Halyard. Inside Smith. Well done by Halyard there. Got inside Smith. And then I think it was James Reno who was finally there in support, but the ball fell onto his foot. And another penalty corner to Sutherland. Halyard, and got right on that one, and this one down Garner's right-hand side, and no one on the line there. So I can see good connection at the top. Halyard pulls it right, gets between the goalkeeper and right side defender, crashes into the backboard. So Halyard's first success from the penalty corner spot for the afternoon, and Sutherland back with a 3-goal buffer at 6-3. Four minutes to go. Ray, good pass across to McClung. Finds Bennett. Plays it out to McClung, and then down the sideline to Halyard. It's got Shaw in front. Now, but no one on the right post. Shaw had led across to the back line. But then as Halyard brought the ball forward, was really caught in no man's space. Tried to get across to the right, but it was too late, and the ball evaded him. Noblet into Hayes. McClung with Hayes. He'll put that in the goal. Good pass by McClung. Finds Hayes in space, and a very efficient put away. Just a little bit of space there, and Garner not able to get his right foot across to that one. It was trap and shot by Hayes. Lloyd sends it back to Rain into Noblet. Goes out to Halyard. And McClung out wide. Great pass across to Hayes at the top of the D. And Nick Candido was there on the spot, but got in all sorts of a tangle. And the ball ended up in his feet. So Sutherland with another penalty corner. So Alex Shaw and Christian Halyard on the batteries. Comes to Halyard. And really got some pace on that, but Garner got his glove to it near the crossbar and just tipped it over the top. Great save. McClung to Keelan. And I think ball on the back of his stick. So inside the last minute now. Long overhead there out to Will. Well received. And Hayes is going for another one. Finds Halyard. Well, he was trying to find Hayes along the back line there, but Oliver Quicks got in between. Now Henry Will. And ball just out of his reach, and Justin Murray on hand to pick it up. So that's probably Briars' last opportunity. Bennett's just taking the ball to the sideline. And with the final hooter. So Sutherland finishing winners today, 7-3 against Briars. Goals to Blake Hernandez, 2 to him. Jack Hayes 2, Riley Nyland, Christian Halyard and Alex Shaw all with a goal each. And for Briars, 2 to Henry Will and 1 to Alex Francis. So good win for Sutherland in the end. Very competitive game from Briars. So 7-3 final result. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast this afternoon and the efforts of the camera crew to get it to you. Just a final announcement. Next Saturday we have a special Sutherland Club Day where we've got games, juniors in the morning, all Sutherland versus Glebe. Should be a great day. Put that in your calendar, see if you can get down to the ground. So on behalf of Luke and his camera crew, it's good afternoon from me, and we'll catch you again on a future live stream.